So in January of this year, I decided to rent my house as well. And
Okay, so you rented your house in January.
correct, of this year.
So you lived with a broken fence for 6 months.
Correct.
And then you wanted to rent it, and it didn't look great because
Correct,
this
yeah.
fence is at least 20 years old.
Correct.
That's not true.
Why?
I had the fence immediately repaired.
Okay, do you have photographs of that?
No, I brought a witness that can tell you they came out and
How did they repair it?
they went out, bought new lumber, and remade the fence.
The whole thing? Or just
About
the,
10 to 15 feet of it.
is that correct?
They did a really horrible job. They tried to patch it up. The fence was destroyed. They just tried to do the minimal as possible.
Well,
It was a crappy fence that
I have to tell you, Mr. Lamont, this is an old fence.
But there was nothing wrong with the fence, Your Honor. It was fine. It didn't have any holes on it.
It actually, the whole backyard looks. This is your backyard?
Correct. That was after they chopped down the tree. They created all that mess.
Well, I know if it created, it didn't look like there was any grass here to begin with.
That's on the side where a planter is.
Doesn't look like there was much there. You look like you had some bricks piled up there, and you have a piece of wood piled up there.
Well, it didn't look like that before they started.
This is your side of the fence. There are 4 bricks here.
Correct.
Now, the bricks didn't fall down with the tree, right?
Well, they were moved around because of the tree falling on them.
No, they weren't. They're stacked up. All I'm telling you is, if he repaired the fence and the repaired fence was fine until you decided that you wanted to rent the house, and then what are you telling me, that you built a whole new fence?
Correct. Yeah, the fence was falling down, so I hired a contractor to come out and put up a new fence.
What I'd like you to do is show me the pictures after he renovated the fence.
All I have is the check and the invoice.
That's not what I'm looking for. He said that he repaired the fence. But now I see what the fence looked like, and I would say to him, Mr. Kagan, what you have to do is you have to repair the fence.
I took
He said, just a second, and he says, I repaired the fence. And I say to you, I want to see the pictures of what he did to repair the fence. And to me, if you have these pictures, you would have the pictures of what he did to repair the fence. If you anticipated Mr. Lamone suing him for money, you would say, I don't like the
You
repair.
don't have no right
the
using
repair
that.
isn't good enough for me. I'm taking pictures
Debbie?
of it, and I'm going to
Using
sue
what?
him.
Person,
You understand what I'm
woman,
saying?
man, camera,
Okay.
Yeah.
TV.
I don't even understand
The tree
that.
falls on his
Second
top, he's
act.
gotta
No
fix it.
oil, no
What's
guns,
next?
no God.
I don't understand that.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. Closed captioning sponsored by
Abdominal pain or discomfort, bloating? You may be the 1 in 6 living with IBS. Ask your doctor about non-prescription IBGuard for the daily dietary
That doesn't make
management of
sense
IBS.
because
IBGuard.
Trump
Daily
is not going to
IBGard.
take our
This
guns.
the only
Biden
difference.
is.
Call now. $30 billion in trust money has been set aside.
believes
You
in
may be
God.
entitled to a portion of
Biden
that money. Call
wants to
1-800-647-8900.
limit church, limit everything. I don't understand how that's anything.
Real cases, real people.
Other than Debbie.
I'm still discovering what's next and still going for my best, even though I live with a high risk of stroke due to AFib not caused by a heart valve problem. So if there's a better treatment than warfarin, I'm reaching for that. Eliquis. Eliquis is proven to reduce stroke risk better than warfarin, plus has significantly less major bleeding than warfarin. Eliquis is FDA approved and has both. What's
And you don't
next?
make no sense
I'm
with
on
that.
board.
Don't stop taking Eliquis unless your doctor tells you to, as stopping increases your risk of having a stroke. Eliquis can cause serious and, in rare cases, fatal bleeding. Don't take Eliquis if you have an artificial heart valve or abnormal bleeding. While taking Eliquis, you may bruise more easily, and it may take longer than usual for any bleeding to stop. Seek immediate medical care for sudden signs of bleeding, like unusual bruising. Eliquis may increase your bleeding risk if you take certain medicines. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures. Ask your doctor about Eliquis. And if your ability to afford your medication has changed, we